Last time on Samurai Love Ballad Party, Oda Nobunaga, Akechi Mitsuhide, Tokugawa Ieyasu, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the perverted magistrate, an angry little brother, Irichiro the concerned best friend, Mother, Date Masamune, some ghoulish thug types, Sanada Yukimura, broken hairpin, angry perverted magistrate, scaredy cat little brother, running away to save my brother's life, followed by a blue screen of death. Hi! Yes, I had some problems again, but hey, it's me. Would you expect anything different? Probably not. Last time we were meant to be picking our side, but just so you know, I pretty much already decided. I'm going for these two. Yes. Actually, one particular on this side. But I guess you'll find out when I choose which one I'm going for. Now, I don't know how to actually start the routes on this one, because I haven't actually played this one at all. Like I said, I've been playing around with it on my other devices, but yeah. So, let's start. Yay! And hopefully you lot can read along with me, because we all know I can't read. The saddest poison. I've come to take the role of poison taster for the daimyo, the Miyakawa Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu, in my little brother's case. But this isn't... Not only have I been taken to Owari and not Mikawa, the carriage drops me off at Kiyasu, the stronghold of Lord Oda Nobunaga. You're my taster then. I bow deeply the moment I see Lord Ieyasu come into the room. Yes, my lord, my name is Yahiko. Let's get a look at you. I look up at him. That face. I don't recall ever meeting him before now, but I feel like I recognise him from somewhere. Did he try to get us to taste poison earlier? Okay, it was the first part, but sure. I haven't been away for almost a year. Strike that, over a year. But where from? Wait, that's it. He's the one who told those samurai to make me taste the poison at the restaurant. I'm sure that it was him, even though someone else did the job for me in the end. Well now, Lord Ieyasu looks at me intently. That look, combined with the realization that he may know me, has me even more nervous than I was before. He doesn't recognize me, does he? No, I'm sure he couldn't. We've had our hair cut, we've look like a boy now, so nah, he wouldn't recognise us, not at all. If he knows that I'm a woman already, I'm as good as dead. Somehow he seems not to notice, despite my heart reminding me of the possibility. You know, I actually had another taster. Until he up and died on me. Anyway, Lord Yasu speaks so flippantly of another man's demise, I can hardly believe my ears. Oh, my poor delicate ears. Oh, how could I hear this? So that's why I had you sent up here on such short notice, in case you were curious. I wasn't actually, but does that mean he was poisoned? Not the fact that, you know, okay, yeah, sure. Oh no, he was poisoned, but does that mean he was poisoned? But no. Oh well, that's okay then. The dude got poisoned, so you sent to me here. Okay, thanks. Fuck you. Yasu, I'm so anxious I can hardly even hear what he is saying anymore. Lord Yasu chuckles, clearly pleased with how perceptive he is to have noticed my distress. Don't be like that. You'll be fine. He died of illness, you see. Yeah, poison. Well, probably. But probably? What kind of sick man is he? He treats the lives of others so disposable. But sick or not, I'm stuck putting my life on the line for him. From now on, aren't I? Yes, we are. Thinking of things that way makes things so much worse. Torematsu, take care of Yahiko for me, would you? Lord Yasu turns to the young boy that has been waiting patiently on one side of the dais. Yes, my lord. After a reverent nod, the boy called Torematsu gestures for me to follow him out of the room. So, we follow. Where are we going? I don't want to go! I don't want to know! After Lord Iyatsu has gone, Torematsu has me follow him down the corridor. If you are to serve Lord Iyatsu, remember certain things will serve you well. I'm so glad that Torematsu is so willing to tell me the rules and pitfalls of living here that I wouldn't know otherwise. I'm so glad I didn't let Yahiko come here. Hang on, wait. They fucked up with the scripting! Yes, they did! Because that's meant to be me, like thinking that or muttering it to myself. So why is he saying it? Just so people, you know, understand. I'm so glad I didn't let Yahiko come here. You must never disobey Lord Ieyasu. Ever! Of course. Of course I wouldn't disobey Lord Ieyasu. Not never! Everyone knows that disobeying the Lord you serve is asking for trouble. Maybe that's especially true when it comes to Lord Ieyasu. I think it's a little strange that he would go out of his way to put such a fine point on it, actually. Oh God, go away, I don't like you. Don't you think this is just asking for Lord Ieyasu's ire? If we do, that'll be trouble. Let's make sure we know what we're doing before we make a move. Yeah, you're right. Better be safer than sorry. No man alive can be as menacing as Lord Ieyasu, that's for sure. Also, I thought it was strange until I happened to overhear some of the other retainers talking among themselves. Even they sounded absolutely terrified of him. Knowing that even the men who serve him seem to see him as ghoulish at best, makes me even more anxious. After all, it isn't just that conversation. Each one I hear seems to paint him as an absolute monster. Come to think of it, Lord Ieyasu is such a frightening presence. I'm so glad I didn't let Yaiko come here. But who knows what he might do to me instead. No matter how I try to look at things positively, I can't seem to find anything but anxiety. Say that again. That night, I shouldn't be reading this bit. That night, the first meal I would ever taste for poison is put before me. Why are you looking at me like that, Lord Ieyasu? Tokugawa? Lord Ieyasu does not take his eyes off of me the whole time. Oh God. He is not going to wait for long, I can tell. Taking a breath, I shove food into my mouth. Very good. Then I just swallow so quickly, I don't even have the chance to taste it before I lose my nerve. Oh great, so, we've already been poisoned. Smart move! Clever! Very, very, very smart move! Okay, we're gonna go on to part 2. This is gonna be a real long video again, by the way. These ones are probably gonna be like the longest videos I've ever done. So we've just like passed out because we're idiots. We lost our nerve. Nice one, Cherie. I just swallowed so quickly, I don't even have a chance to taste it before I lose my nerve. Yes, we know, we just said that, yeah. It doesn't seem to be poisoned, my lord. Is that right? Well, yeah. I'm still breathing, so I'm not dead yet. Lord Ieyasu dismisses me flippantly, but does not move to eat either. He's not eating? Curious. Please select. Oh, now we have a choice coming. I think I will... better not risk it. I'm not going to ask him why he's not eating. I do want to ask, but after hearing his own retainer speak so fearfully of him, I just can't bring myself to do it. Let's not go doing anything that could get us into trouble, Cherie. My little poison taster looks curious. No, I'm not. We're not curious. No, sir. No, Lord Ieyasu. No. Not at all. No. Well then. In the end, Lord Ieyasu does not eat a single bite. I wonder why though. No matter how curious I may be, there's no way I can ask. The next day, Lord Ieyasu is to go falconing with Lord Nobunaga. Lord Nobunaga! As they will be eating, of course, I'm expected to attend them. So we have to attend with Lord Nobunaga as well as Lord Ieyasu. Brilliant! The two most fearful men in the whole of, the Sengoku period. Yeah. Actually, no, it was Ieyasu and, not Mitsuhide. Oh, what's his name? Don't worry, I'll flash it up on the screen somewhere. Probably over there somewhere. Oops, that way. Probably over there somewhere. I'll put a picture of him and whatnot up. Hello, Nobunaga. What a lovely day to send out the falcons. Don't you agree? Right. Lord Ieyasu slides up to Lord Nobunaga with a cordial grin on his face. So Lord Ieyasu can be friendly after all? No, really can't. No, that is the biggest no-no ever. No. The way he speaks now is so different, not even so much as a hint of venom behind his words. I cannot wait to see your skill bestest on the field today, Lord Nobunaga. Oh, well then, watch and see what you came for. Lord Nobunaga smirks, his mirth reaching all the way to his strong gunmetal grey eyes. Yes, gunmetal grey eyes. Why couldn't you have just said deep grey eyes? Why gunmetal? Why? I will stop ranting one day, but not today. And now I'm going to reread that because I think I read it wrong. Lord Nobunaga's smirk. His mirth reaches all the way to his strong gunmetal grey eyes. I did read it right. That is when Lord Ieyasu's retainer make his way over hastily. Lord Ieyasu, I'm afraid that we have not quite finished our preparations. Lord Ieyasu listens silently. Oh no, he's going to lose it. I step back, my heart already anticipating what is surely to come. But much to my surprise, he just grins. Is that right? Well, as much as I would like it to be done quickly, do not think that much about it, surely. Really? Wait, he's actually being nice? My lord, you're not going to reprimand me? The retainer stammers, clearly just as surprised as I am. Too surprised, it seems, to keep his real feelings to himself. I would never get angry about something this trivial. I think it was that trivial. After all, I know that you must certainly do your very best for us. The grin still fixed upon his lips, he turns to me. Don't we? Yes, my lord. I knew you would. Though his smile looks pleased enough, there is nothing but ice behind his eyes. They're always so unsettling, so unreadable, that it gives me the chills just to look at them. I thought that Lord Nobunaga was scary once, but Lord Ieyasu may be downright terrifying in a different sense. I was anxious yesterday, but that is nothing compared to how I feel today. Woo, okay. I start to make my way out of the gates, as it is almost time to leave for the hunt. Afternoon, Ieyasu. Someone passes by us as we make our way down the corridor. Oh, so he called you to join us too, did he, Hideyoshi? Yeah, that's right. Oh well, of course, dear Lord Nobunaga would never dream of going anywhere without his little helper monkey, now would he? Just punch him, Hideyoshi, punch him. Punch him, I would, if I didn't fear for my life. Lord Ieyasu's eyes burn with malice, despise of, or perhaps even made even more apparent by the smile on his face. He's so different now than he was in front of Lord Nobunaga. That's just it, though only in front of Nobunaga does Lord Ieyasu seem any different. But I feel like I've seen Hideyoshi somewhere before too. I take a closer look at him, trying to remember where it was. Our eyes happen to meet, as I do. Afternoon? The moment I offer Lord Hideyoshi a smile, bow of acknowledgement, Lord Ieyasu strides away ahead of me. Oh! Once he notices, Lord Hideyoshi hurries to catch up. I guess I'd better follow them. Really? Really? You think now? Right now you should follow them? I think you should have went the second he walked away. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a girl. I don't get far, however, before I run right into someone. Really? Who did we run into? I reckon I know who we ran into. Close. So, yeah. Fun. Each, part has 5 parts, if you get what I mean. 5 sections, you get 5 love passes a day, and whatever. But right now, yeah, I think we should carry on, because we've just run into Mitsunari, I believe. I don't know, I haven't played this one, But I think it's Mitsunari. I think. And now we're going to play the last scene again, but, you know, I'll try not to read it. Look, I guess I'd better follow him. I don't get far, however, before I run right into someone. I'm sorry! Move it, you shameful dullard. Yeah, he's a nice person. Move it, you shameful dullard. He cuts off my apology in an instant, the icy eyes boring down on me. What could you possibly be thinking standing in the middle of the hallway? Technically I wasn't standing, I was walking, because I was following Lord Ieyasu and I think Hideyoshi. But yeah, okay. He hisses out from his teeth. Incest. But I give him a glare right back. Okay, so I do feel bad for running into him, but this is just... There's no need to take it that far. What did you just say to me? You shouldn't have took it that far. I'm not dullard. Dullard. He snaps angrily enough to make me step back. But I quickly right myself, taking a breath. I said that you were the one not watching where you were going. It is common sense that the fault lies with the obstacle, not the progress to pass it. Wait, did you just call me a thing? You're a thing. For this to be so, and then for you to dare to blame me, you are the pathetic little fool, aren't you? He glares down at me once more before sighing aspirationally. That's the word. I'm not. I stare to snap back at him, knowing I'll regret it not standing up for myself, but... Mitsunari! Lord Hideyoshi reappears, his voice firm as if to act like the man's leash, so to speak. Sorry about him. Lord Hideyoshi then puts himself between the two of us. Mitsunari really isn't that bad of a guy. Don't take it personally, okay? I will take it as personally as I like! Oh no, Suddenly it hits me where I remembered Lord Hideyoshi from. That's him! He's the one who told Lord Ieyasu it was cruel to make a woman taste for poison back at the restaurant. Hideyoshi, people like this do not deserve your apologies. Why don't you... You need to learn to apologize, asshole. What? People like what exactly? Lord Ieyasu, Lord Mitsunari, is there a single man in the Oda clan who actually learned his manners? Unable to stay silent any longer, please select. I will select good. I do good at selecting. And I will let him have it. Yes, I will. With all due respect, my lord. What? I wince at the bite that single word has. But he has another thing. I think that's meant to be thing, not think. But he has another thing coming if he thinks I'm going to back down now. Now kids, let's play nice. Lord Hideyoshi takes us down, blocking Lord Mitsunari with both arms for good measure. If we don't hurry up, Lord Nobunaga's going to get all angry again. So come on, Mitsunari, let's get going now. I'd go without your help. Lord Mitsunari gives me one last glare before turning swiftly on his heels and striding away. Well, there you have it. See you around. Lord Hideyoshi gives me a cheerful grin and a little wave before walking away himself. Lord Hideyoshi seems nice enough, but that Mitsunari is another story. Yep, yes he is. Just thinking of him puts the scowl right back on my face. Ah! Lord Ieyasu! Suddenly realizing that Lord Ieyasu has been long gone for some time, I run off to look for him. Lord Ieyasu! What beautiful scenery. That is absolutely beautiful, that is. When I finally catch up to Lord Ieyasu on the hunting ground, he and Lord Nobunaga are poring over a map. The most game can be found here, and here, as you can see. However, I am sure a man of your skill could most certainly wipe out the whole field. Do that and it will leave nothing for the next hunt. So it is, my lord. Lord Nobunaga has always been most clever when it comes to these things. Not compared to you. Oh please, my lord, before your sharp mind, my cleverness is no more than a common thought at best. Even though they're just looking at a map, Lord Ieyasu does not forget to put it in compliments whenever humanly possible. It's almost impressive that he can take it that far. Strangely, I feel oddly moved by just how talented he is. I've never seen brown-nosing like this in my entire life. When Lord Nobunaga finally leaves, Lord Ieyasu returns to his normal self. I trust you are ready? Yes, my lord. Toramatsu replies, looking back at a retainer. Bring Lord Ieyasu his game. The retainers move about hurriedly, amidst increasing panic whispers. Is there a problem? Actually, the retainer is so terrified his voice is shaking. But is soon muffled by the loud deep voices of another of Ieyasu's retainers, Lord Honda Tanakatsu. Oh, well, it looks like we're getting closer to Mitsunari, which is where I was going for anyway. Alright. That's good. I've only got 2 more log passes. Let's continue. I still love that scenery though. Actually, the retainer is so terrified his voice is shaking. But it is soon muffled by the loud, deep voice of another of Ieyasu's retainers, Lord Honda Tadakatsu. Yeah, I've already read it once, but I'm having a problem reading it again for some reason. Because I'm a moron. Are you telling me that you allowed the game we caught to get away? What? Toramatsu gasps aghast. Meanwhile, another of Lord Ieyasu's retainers, Lord Sakubara Yasamasa, snaps at him. Lord Sakibara Yosamasu. Okay, that'll do. Hey, are you trying to put the blame on one of us? From where I'm standing, this one's on you, Toramitsu. Lord Yasumasa chuckles, looking straight at Toramitsu. What's gonna happen now? I too look at him, confused by the sudden turn of events. Forgive me. Yes, that's quite enough. Lord Ieyasu interrupts his attempts at an apology. You did agree to do it for me in the first place, after all. Don't think I didn't notice just how reluctant you were to truck the prey for our little game to start with. But I suppose you're right. We'll just have to do this the honest way after all, now won't we? Those words, coupled with Lord Ieyasu's crafty smile, finally put the rest of the puzzle together in my mind. So Lord Ieyasu had game already caught. In other words, he was going to make it so that Lord Nobunaga could cheat during the hunt. Surely, the way it is phased makes it clear that Toramatsu had nothing to do with the plan. He was just following orders. Forgive me, my lord. It was my mistake, entirely. The trainer, who apparently the last one to see the game had caught, prostrates himself onto the grass. Come now, didn't I tell you you were done with that? We can't just let this go, my lord. The retainers start to talk among themselves. He's right. This is not something that can go unpunished. What he said. Lord Ieyasu sighs at all the clamour for someone to be punished. Is that so? My, you've put me in quite the spot, haven't you? Please allow me, Tadakatsu, to accept the blame for this grave mistake. For some reason, Lord Tadakatsu puts himself up to be punished. Here I am wanting to be forgiving, but all of you simply leave me no choice. Lord Ieyasu pointedly turns from Lord Tarakatsu, ignoring his pleas. Ah yes, that's it. That will be perfect. A grin creeps its way to Lord Ieyasu's lips, but what he says next is nothing to smile about. How about you become my prey instead? My lord? The retainer nods obediently. What? He can't be serious. Yeah, look, even Toramatsu looks worried. Poor guy. Meanwhile, Toramatsu just stands there without a word, even as the jeering retainers start to surround their target. Wow, that's a turnout for the century. I'd run if I were you. Don't want to get caught, do we? Lord Ieyasu urges his retainers forward with one hand, pulling his bow with the other. I can't believe he's actually going to hunt his own retainer. Looks like a slow one, my lord. Take your shot and you're sure to get him. This one's going to be a tough one. Lord Ieyasu aims, mocking his arrow. Notching his arrow. I'm so jealous. Huh? I blink, stunned by what I am sure I just heard. No way, I must be imagining things. I wanted to be the prey, damn it. Lord Tarakatsu runs out onto the field, putting himself in line for Lord Ieyasu's shot instead. They're all mad. They're all completely, utterly mad. Yes, they are! Can't let ourselves miss a clean shot now, can we? Lord Ieyasu says to himself, ready to loose. No! Nice. Yeah, now we're gonna get shot instead. I rush forward to try and stop him, but Toramatsu grabs my wrist firmly and pulls me back. Wow, aren't we stupid? Yeah, we'll read that later. Aren't we utterly stupid? We do not stop Ieyasu from shooting his retainers with a bow. No. No. We do not. And now we're going to continue with the story. So, Ieyasu's being an asshole, so I'll say, "Fuck you, Ieyasu!" Because I don't like Ieyasu. I really don't. He's like the second worst bloody guy from maybe the first. I don't know. He done some real bad shit in fucking the actual Sengoku period, so, you know. I rush forward to try and stop him, but Toramatsu grabs my wrist firmly and pulls me back. Of course, we just read this bit. What the fudge? I would not do that if I were you. But I want to get shot. You know, I want to be punished even though it wasn't my fault. Have you forgotten the first thing I ever taught you? Never. Disobey Lord Ieyasu. I know, but if you do, you'll be the victim of false accusations, just as I was moments ago. Surely Lord Yasumasa had pointed the finger at Toramatsu. That was true. How can you live like this? Like you will. If you want to survive here, you'll have no other choice. Well, obviously, I don't want to survive here. That's why I'm trying to get myself shot with an arrow to save somebody else. And obviously, I don't want to live if I'm a fucking poison taster! Oh, I suppose it's better than my brother dying. Finally, he lets go of me, seeing my resignation in my silence. And so, he is right. For now, I just stand there, clenching my fists at my sides. No matter what Toramatsu says. Secretly, I've made my way across the hunting ground to where one of the others have tied up the unfortunate retainer. There's no way I can let him do this. Luckily for me, Lord Nobunaga's retainer, Lord Mitsuhide, arrives to check on Lord Ieyasu, so he has been temporarily distracted. The retainer stammers anxiously as he watches me start untying his ropes. Don't move, I'll get you out of here. Yeah, and then get ourselves killed. Yay, go us, we're awesome. But if you do, all that matters right now is getting you out of these ropes. What is the matter now? Ah! I turn startled, and there is Lord Ieyasu looming over us. What about Lord Mitsuhide? Long gone, as it happens. So, what is it that we are doing? I start to say something, but it withers away under Lord Ieyasu's piercing glare. I have to say something, even if it's just an excuse. No, wait, my best chance is to make it sound like a misunderstanding, I'm sure. I swallow hard, so hard in fact, that I can hear it despite my mouth being dry. Despite my mouth being as dry as it ever has been. And he's just, well. It's like, hello, fuck you, Ieyasu! It might have been to cheat death. A little too much this time. Lord Ieyasu's eyes are so cold, it wouldn't surprise me if it was as good as if I was as good as dead. The silence lasts but a moment, but it feels like forever. Until Lord Ieyasu chuckles under his breath. I don't entirely dislike the foolishly brave. Huh? In fact, I quite like you. Oh shit! I hope he doesn't realise I'm a girl, or else I'm as good as dead. With that, he turns on his heels and strides away. What the f— Stunned and confused, I just stare at him until Toramatsu touches my arm. Looks like someone just saved a life. Does this mean I'm not going to be punished? It does seem that way. That was close. My knees give out from under me and I fall to the grass. I just don't understand Lord Ieyasu at all. If he were as ruthlessly evil as I thought he was, surely he would have killed me, wouldn't he? No, because he actually realizes you're a woman. He's still really evil. After the hunt, we immediately returned to Okazaki Castle. Lord Yasamasa requests my presence shortly after we arrive. But it is not only him waiting for me in the main hall. Lord Ieyasu is there too. I had thought we could send the boy. Ah, well, seems good enough to me. My lords? Okay. Despite my confusion, Lord Yasamasa just gives me orders, not bothering to explain a thing. You are to take these mangas exactly where we tell you, when we tell you. Yes, my lords. When I nod, Lord Ieyasu adds with a special relish. Do be very, very careful, my boy. What's he saying that for? And why is he saying it like that? But there's one thing I've learnt being here. It's that it's better not to ask. The next day. They bring me the mangas I am to deliver, but something seems off about them. They smell strange. It's almost like they're spoiled. Concerned, I sneak into the kitchen and set to remaking them before anyone can see the mistake and blame me for it. Yeah. You are being punished. You are so being punished right now. I walk down the corridor very carefully, carrying the seeming basket of manja in both hands. Who knows what will happen to me if I mess this up? An involuntary shiver goes down my spine as I remember the hunt. But it'll be okay. I'm almost... So we walk into a girl that looks exactly like Mitsunari. Sweet. When I turn the corner, I run into someone, too lost in thought to watch where I'm going. And... brilliant! We don't know what happened, we don't know where I was bringing them. Well, I guess I was bringing them to town somewhere, but where? I don't know. I don't know who to. God, this is annoying, not knowing anything. Okay, so I've just got 5 more love passes, as you see. I will use them next time I record. But for now, I mean, I've been recording over an hour as it is, so... and God knows how long the video is going to be after editing and whatever else. So, with that, I'll say, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like what you see, don't forget to leave me a dislike, because I like getting them, they're cool. Social medias in the description below, and yeah. Bye bye, take care, have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe.